Hi, I'm Charlie from CookingSecretsForMen.com. Well, today I'm participating in another great international collab, food from Brazil. This is hashtag Feijoada. It's the national dish of Brazil, and it's a thick stew that's made with black beans and some sort of fatty meat like sausage, and it has a lot of vegetables. It's popular in Brazil and some other South American countries. The more traditional version includes cheaper cuts like pig's ears, pig's feet, tails, and beef tongue. But instead of feijoada, I'm making Brazilian shrimp stew, or in Portuguese, Moqueca de camarão. So it's shrimp stew. The Brazilian shrimp stew that we're making today is a creamy soup that's spicy, it's healthy, and Tom Garvey and Keto Mike fits into keto eating. This dish is interesting because Brazilian moqueca stew is a national dish that highlights the various cultures that make up the Brazilian people. Portuguese, African, some indigenous. This stew is made with coconut milk and is very popular in the Bahia province of Brazil. We serve this with rice, and rice is a very important part of Brazilian cuisine. It's served at least once a day. The most popular everyday meal is rice, beans, beef, or chicken, with salad, and sometimes French fries. And one of the things you gotta love about Brazilian food, they love double starch. So having rice and mashed potatoes with a meal is not uncommon. The red color in this dish comes from red palm oil, or dende. It can be hard to find in your average grocery store. I got it online at Amazon. Red palm oil is healthy and it's loaded with vitamin A. If you can't find it, there are many different substitutes listed online that you can use. So please check out the other 15 YouTube chefs that are participating in this international collab with the foods of Brazil. I especially wanted to highlight Sandy from Mayaji's Kitchen. Sandy is the driving force behind these monthly international collabs. Her tireless work as the moderator is something akin to herding cats, but she makes it work every month. So, thanks, Sandy. Up next, Brazilian shrimp stew. All right, we're going to get started on our Brazilian shrimp stew. We're going to, in a bag, you can obviously use any kind of container you want. We're going to marinate the shrimp for about 15-20 minutes while we cook the aromatics. So this is 1 pound of shrimp, deveined, no tail. Please, if you're cooking shrimp, take the tail off. All right, so we've got that, and then we've got about 2 cloves of garlic. This is minced garlic. Put that in. 1, 2. And then we've got 1 lemon. We're going to juice. Alrighty. That's our lemon. And then we've got salt, pepper, garlic from Grillaholics. This is always to taste. I never put it in amounts because some people don't use salt, some people like it, some people have problems with it. So the lemon juice will act as the vehicle to marinate. Get these nice, and we're going to put them in the fridge for about 15 minutes. All right, now we're going to do the aromatics. We've got about 1.5 tablespoons of olive oil heating here. So this is 1 green pepper. This is 1 onion chopped. All right, we're going to saute these to the onions soften, probably about 5, 6, 8 minutes, something like that. A little salt and pepper, garlic. All right, they're getting A little translucent, softened. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to add some cayenne pepper, about a half a teaspoon. A little kick. And we've got some chopped cilantro. Put that in. We'll stir this just for about 1 minute. We're going to add cilantro in at the end also. All right, this is 1 can of tomato puree. We're going to let this simmer for about 10-15 minutes. Turn it down. All right, so we've let the tomato simmer for about 15 minutes. It's become pretty thick. So we're going to add in our coconut milk. Yum, yum. And we're going to stir the coconut milk in. We're going to bring this to a boil. And once it comes to a boil, we're going to put in our shrimp mixture. All right, you can see it's starting to boil. So we're going to add in our shrimp mixture with the lemon juice, with the garlic, with everything. And this will cook in about 3 minutes. The hot liquid will cook this shrimp in no time. And please remember, if you're cooking any sort of shrimp dish that's not a shrimp cocktail, take off the tails, because if you don't, it's finger food. So you want these to get a little pink on them, and they're starting to. Looking good. All right, looks like the shrimp are about done. You can see there. So now we're going to add in our red palm oil, about 1 tablespoon. See how this goes. And this is what makes this a Brazilian shrimp stew instead of just shrimp stew. Incorporate that, and we'll top with a little chopped cilantro. Turn down the heat. So it's ready to go. So we're going to serve it over rice, and I'm going to put a bowl together and take it over to the breakfast bar, or I guess it would be the dinner bar now, and have a taste. All right, so here is our Brazilian shrimp stew, rice. This is unfortunately going to be a 1-starch meal. So there's a little jasmine rice, napkin in my lap like my mommy told me. Have a little bite. Oh, I got a little cilantro I'm going to toss on top. Give you one more look at that. Looks great. All right, let's take a bite. Of course, gotta have shrimp. Delicious. Enjoy all the flavors melding together. So this is just one of 15 dishes that are going to be put out today from our international collab on Brazil. Please check out everyone else. The participating chefs will be listed below in the description box. Appreciate everyone's help and support. Certainly appreciate Sandy for everything that she does, and all my other international collab friends that do this month after month. So until next time, thanks for watching. This is hashtag Feijoada. Hashtag Feijoada. It's the national dish It's the national dish of Brazil, but instead of feijoada,